How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. As always, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. It helps out, means a ton. We put out plenty of Kaiju number 8 content on the channel, along with plenty of other stuff. So, we got chapter 42 today, which means it's a great and wonderful day, and yeah, it was a super fun chapter. There was a lot of individual things that I really enjoyed in this chapter. The first of which being Shinomiya is back in action, and it was absolutely wonderful. So yeah, we got to get right into this. So we start off with Shinomiya having the eastern region of the neutralization zone, and Kafka having the western region. And Captain Narumi, he wants results. We already know this, but it's still cool to see it being said again with the cool little like close-up on the crazy eyes. Yeah, it was cool. I liked it. So we have Kafka. He's reminiscing, remembering about what General Papa Shinomiya said to him, and the fact that he needs to prove his usefulness here. He needs to prove that he can be a useful asset to the defense force. He's not entirely 100% out of the woods yet. We have to remember that. But anyway, we don't start off with Kafka. No, we start off with Shinomiya, and we got plenty of Kaiju. We see him there, and we get this wonderful, awesome pose from Shinomiya after she opens up her case, grabs her awesome, just wonderful, literal, human-sized axe out of the case. Amazing pose. And yeah, Shinomiya literally wants all of the smoke this chapter. All of it. Every single bit she can get, she wants it. And she's gonna get it. So, we have this wonderful moment where Captain Narumi is telling the Shinomiya squad that they should assist as planned, and if things go wrong, then jump in and, take care of things. Before the Shinomiya squad leader, I'm assuming whose name is Shinomiya, before they can even get out the words, "Got it, sir," or "Yes, sir," whatever they went to say, I'm assuming Shinomiya already haymakered this big insect kaiju into this car. This thing literally just looks like it got knocked out. Like it was in a street fight. Because it kind of is, let's be honest. And yeah, before they even realize what's going on, this thing's getting slammed in the car. Shinomiya's following suit with a huge axe swing, almost entirely bisecting this thing straight in half, right off the bat. So already, yeah, we're looking good. And everybody's looking around shocked like, Shinomiya already took out a target. Like, wait, already? What are you talking about? But this is another part I love, on top of just seeing Shinomiya get to do this stuff again, is the fact that as soon as she just absolutely demolishes this kaiju right off the bat, no problems, instantly. Pretty much already exceeding everybody's expectation, at least from the first division. Already, she's saying it's not fast enough. Hoshino is fast enough. And on top of that, going even further, it's not strong enough. It doesn't have enough weight. Mina's had more weight. She's aiming to be as fast as Hoshino and hit as hard as Mina. We got goals set here, and we are not aiming low. I absolutely love the high bar Shinomiya is setting. And yeah, just her bringing back to that, remembering those things that happened, those attacks, those awesome moments that we also enjoyed. That's fun too. But yeah, so right after this, immediately straight through an entire kaiju. I'm pretty sure long ways through the middle, completely straight through like a hot knife through butter. Just done. No resistance at all. She is absolutely mopping up kaiju right off the bat. And we got Kafka over there like, "Atta girl," instead of, doing the same thing over on his end, what he should be doing instead of cheerleading. Come on, let's get it together, Kafka. We'll get the cheerleading. You do the kaiju killing. Anyway, the Shinomiya squad leader is also just sitting there like, wow, not bad. Huh. And all of a sudden, Shinomiya is like immediately whizzing rounds right past her head, shooting a kaiju behind her, telling her, "Hey, squad leader, you might want to pay attention." Just saying. So already talking back to the squad leaders in the first division. Gotta love it. And yeah, she even brings that up. The Shinomiya, she's even like, "Oh, what was it? Kikuru Shinomiya? Yeah, you got a wonderful personality. We'll get along great." So they're back to back. Shinomiya's got her axe. The squad leader's got her minigun, by the way. Yeah, instantly enjoy that character. She's up there on the first division immediately. So yeah, everybody's talking over the comms like, man, she's pretty strong for a first year, Hasegawa brings up, the vice captain, brings up that, she's stronger than Narumi was in his first year, isn't she, Captain? He's dropping bombs on everybody, and Narumi's not very happy. But he moves past that very quickly, and Narumi shows us that he has some old Kafka brains going on. Another thing I really, really enjoyed. He's strong like Mina, fast like Hoshina, smart like Kafka, apparently. Kafka always has this extra kaiju knowledge to go along and help out with the attack. Narumi is instantly trying to figure out what's going on here because these are ant-type kaiju, and they never, ever come up and attack the surface like this. Never in the history of kaiju attacks have these type of kaiju that they have known about, these are type of kaiju that they have known of, never in history have they gone up and attacked the surface on a massive scale like this. And he knows this right off the bat, and with this information and knowledge, finds this attack strange and is trying to mentally figure everything out. That's nice little intricate kaiju knowledge to help out with figuring out what's going on, or the best course of action to attack them, or whatever it may be. So Narumi pretty much instantly analyzes the situation and figures out that there is a leader pulling the strings. We all expect it to be Kaiju number 9, and well, we'll get there. So we're hopping over to the western region and finally getting to Kafka. Kafka is finally back in action, and all eyes are on him. Narumi's watching. I'm sure Shinomiya's looking out of the corner of her eye, checking. If you've ever played Call of Duty or a multiplayer video game, you're looking at that mini-map. Well, you should be looking at that mini-map. Yeah, that's what Shinomiya is doing, watching Kafka. So yeah, she's watching. All the big heads, Papa Shinomiya, his assistants, all of them are watching over video feed. Kafka needs to perform. I also want to bring up that one of Director General Shinomiya's assistants, one of his head guys, partners, mentioned was, let's see how Kaiju number 8's anti-Kaiju combat abilities fare in the heat of battle, or whatever it was. It specifically said anti-Kaiju combat abilities. Now, go check out Betty Adams' channel. The link will be in the description. She has a video talking about a possible degeneration ability that Kafka has that he isn't mentally aware of, and this might point to that being correct. So, yeah, that might be huge. I don't know. We'll see with that. But yeah, that was a strange choice of words. So he's snapping himself back into it. He's slapping himself in the face, getting ready, getting himself hyped up, and he sees an ant kaiju. And Kafka is apparently really good at using his partial transformation now, which, another thing I really, really enjoyed. Because while, yes, it did absolutely nothing to this kaiju, he went partial transformation, dodged, went up and hit it, and just got smacked away like it was nothing. He didn't even leave a mark. You could still see there was some power behind that attack. If he was fighting somebody, I mean, forget about it. You are dead from getting hit like that. There's still power. He can still get pretty quick and put out some decent amounts of power. So maybe talking about a smaller Yoju type creature, partial transformation, you could probably take them out all day. And I really like to see that. That is an absolute wonderful touch. I love to see him getting better at this. I, at some point in this series, want to see Kafka do work while looking like a human. I don't want him to only do work in full kaiju form. So yeah, he thinks to himself, he's like, all right, I can't kill it with partial transformation. This whole time, Shinomiya and his old head brethren are sitting there watching over the video feed, and they're asking why won't he just transform? Shinomiya, you can see Shinomiya and the gears are turning in his head, and he's thinking. So we realize that Kafka is sitting there thinking about when he lost control, fighting against the Director General. And he's like, I can't do that. But he says, it's all right, it's fine, I can do this, tries to transform, and all of a sudden, it just doesn't work. Something we have never seen before, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure this is the first time in the series so far, not that it's super long, but anyway, that Kafka has tried to transform and just can't. And he absolutely gets smacked into a wall by this kaiju for it. And I also want to bring attention to something that just went through my head. When Kafka starts to transform, they have one of those guys looking at the monitors, monitoring the situation. And he's like, oh, big power reading, Kaiju number 8's transforming. Is he, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's just kind of still getting used to the idea of having a kaiju on their side. Maybe that's why he's still like, ah! But why you got to freak out like it's a big deal? We wanted him to do that. We were expecting him to do that. Chill, dude. Just relax. So yeah, he can't transform. And like I said, there's another big power reading that pops up immediately as soon as this happens. And everybody's in shock, asking where it's coming from. And it's coming from right below Kafka. And sure enough, we see Kaiju number 9 come riding out on top of this ant kaiju, like coming out of it. And it's just so weird and freaky and cool looking. Beautiful, beautiful panel. But yeah, Kaiju number 9 is here, and he is standing right in front of Kafka, and Kafka can't transform. This chapter has been incredibly fun. So many different individual things that I enjoyed. And I'm really curious to see where we're going, because right now we're kind of set up for a Protect Kafka mission. Something we haven't really seen yet. That would be very interesting. Kafka's on the run, and keep in mind, he was able to use partial transformation. It is possible that it's just something mental, that he was kind of self-conscious about using the full transformation, and possibly that is what is holding him back from that, because he had no inner problems with using his partial transformation. So maybe it's just a mental thing that he needs to get over, and then he can get back to his normal state. But for now, we might have him running away in partial transformation, dodging, getting clipped, almost dying, and we have people show up at the last second to end up protecting him, while number 9 moves out of the way to try and get to him without having to fight some of the stronger, bigger people. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen, but I can't wait. It's going to be super fun. I really enjoyed this chapter. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, like I said, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. It helps out, means a ton. And I'll see you guys next time. I'm out.